Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Create Arcane Engineering. That one. So, today, we're going to be finishing off the. What do you call that again? The time construct thing? Whatever you do with that, we gotta. It should fall right here, so I haven't mapped it out. I made a second floor of obsidian. Should fall right here, because it fell. So it should fall right about here from that little block right there. Should fall there. Come down here. Then we gotta hit it with the runic tablet, the explosive. Then we gotta hit it with a black hole and some space stuff from over there. And that order. And then we hit it with a singularity and a boom. Just like that, we have whatever we're supposed to be making. So basically what we gotta do is we gotta come down and somehow make a thing that hits it with a runic tablet. Then we gotta blow up a TNT. That part's difficult. And then you guys, this one, just gonna have to set up with another, kind of like how we had the water sitting there, just kind of put it in a specific spot and just kind of let it spew out and then just deal with that and then have a way of making a black hole. I mean, all you can do is throw dark matter and corrupty together and then boom, black hole. And then once that's together, you basically throw it with if it was seven singular specifically in a span of 5 seconds to convert the order of flight, which will be important later. Okay. Easier said than done. Okay, so basically all we got to do is we'll have to set this up, grab just to test it out. I'm going to have to move the singular or the black hole down here, ain't I? Yeah, that's going to be annoying. And we should be good. So let's go ahead and grab a tablet, 7 singularities, grab a thing to, explode, the explosive, I don't know what you're going to call it there, and get in our black hole. And we'll be, and actually set up a line for the source, I guess. Well, I guess we don't really have to set up, we're just going to bucket of it. Whatever, we'll be right back with this stuff then. All right, so, it should, do this, put that in there, put the spawner core thing in there, whatever that was called, core in there, and then, down here, down here, and then once it comes down here, it'll come down into that. You hit it with a... hit it with that, okay, and then it has that, so now we hit it with that, then it does that, sucks that up, and then we throw in time? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Wait, did I do it right? I don't know if I did it. Oh, I did do it right. Let's go! There it is! It was very terrible. And it does say, if you click it, it says 7 here, but if you click here, it says 8. So, that's why I have 8. So, we have 8. So the cycle continues, and so the cycle continues. So that's what the gasoline diesel is used for. That's not terrible. Only how much? Only 1 megabyte. How many do we need? I'm assuming we need a whole bucket worth. A whole bucket worth? It's not gonna say, is it? It's not gonna say what it's used for, is it? Okay. Well, so now that we have this, that does in fact mean we can do the next part. So, technically we just gotta get another one of these. Easy enough. And then we have to set up this thing. So now, we have to set up a... I can just put it up here. Put up a blender with... Oh, but that means I'm going to have to set up... Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. I didn't really feel like that. That's a good point. Never mind. You know what? No. I was tempted on doing it, but then I realized I had to bring up the refined fuel from down at the bottom. I'd rather not do that, and be honest with you. So let's just, we could just, smart shoot this thing down to the bottom. I'm okay with that. So now we have to set up this and put gasoline and diesel in, and we should be ready to... Oh, this is so annoying. We should be ready to go with that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves another spawner core and restart the cycle and keep it going. None of this seems terribly difficult. Getting this is easy. Getting this was, easy. Getting up was easy. Space-time is the combination of this, so that doesn't even matter. So, and then this is just, crushing wheels. I mean, was that what it was? Yeah, it was crushing wheels. And then, it's all like, pretty easy. It's just the only thing hard about it is setting up a timer to, do it in so it's not, so it does it quick enough to do it, to keep redoing it. So that's the only difficult part about this. So let's go ahead and make a basin with a mixer and refined fuel and diesel, gasoline, and the flight thing. What's this called again? Orb of temporary flight, and let's go finish off this quest line. Maybe even the quest tree. Though that does scare me when it says the end question mark. That does scare me, so I guess we'll find out when we get there. Okay, so here we go. So we gotta start our first one. So we have the thing connected up to that, so it has a chute that comes all the way down. It's not really set up yet exactly because, you know, of course it's down here. But we have it in a semi kind of working state. So we have the diesel and the gasoline hooked up. We got the refined thing going. So basically just it comes out of there, gets put into there. No, whenever I do, you know what? I just ignore everything. I just do everything I can right now. Wow, would you look at that? Whenever you know you actually do it right, it actually works. Wow, it only gives you one. It only gives you one. It only gives you one.
Just one. Just one. One milk bucket. Whoo! That's a lot right there.
I need 1,000, don't I? I see now. I understand. A light has been shown. Oh my, oh boy. I mean, in some sense, it kind of makes sense, but in some, I'm trying to understand why.
It just hurts inside seeing 1,000. You know what? Whatever. We'll just go with it.
Oh, that's gonna take so long to do. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna let it go for a little bit. I'm just gonna hook it up automatically, and we're gonna let it go for quite a long time. I am rambling on, and I really don't want to do this. I'm so scared. Finally, after many of our, we have the portal actuator fluid bucket. It's time now. We have the, you know, thinking about it, portal actuation. That trying to make me think that we have to use this to activate a portal. Thinking we have longer to go, don't we? Find structure. CAE Arcane Temple. We went above and beyond, but what matters is the memories we made along the way. Yeah, we don't have to go there, do we? We don't have to go anywhere, right? So, once we get there, I'm just saying we're just done, right? Probably not. Okay, so we're ready to go. CAE Arcane Temple. I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. You can't make me.
There's no way. This is actually a thing, right? We're just gonna make. What you telling me? Why? 20,000. I don't want to go there. I'm gonna have to make a train over there, ain't I? Probably. Great. The time has come. We are at the Arcane Temple. We have entered the end game. Because now the next thing it wants us to do, because I don't see anything here at least, to do, or I'm just really dumb. I mean, really dumb probably is the best way to put this. I don't see anything. So, I'm going to say the next thing to do is this one, which is visit CAE Arcane, which I'm assuming is what we need the portal activation fluid. So let's go on into this temple. I gotta do hardcore. I'd rather not. Ow. Oh no. The parkour is insane right now. Oh, it's so difficult. Oh no, it's so challenging. Oh my. Wow. The power of the, excuse you. I said excuse you. What do you think you're doing? Excuse you. I'm a little busy. Alright, now, is this, I assume this is where we have to go? Arcane portal. I say yes. That's not very wise to do. You do get hurt when you hit me. Sorry. I'm just that powerful. Okay, let's light up the area really quickly. I really can't tell what goes where with the night vision on, but we'll just do this and we'll see what happens. Okay. Now, do I gotta clear this out, or can I just start, you know, just put this in here? Should I just put it in here and see what happens? I was not expecting that to actually do that. Why am I jumping? Before entering the sun portal, put all items away. They will get destroyed. What? Before you enter the sun portal, put your items away before entering the sun portal. Put it. What sun portal? Why am I floating? Stop that. Okay. So all my items get destroyed, would you say? That might be a good idea. You know, this was a very, very well thinged idea. How do I get out of here? You don't? Well, that's unfortunate. So, where do we even go in here when we go to... quest is done. What is left in here to do? What is it? I don't see it. Or am I just stupid? I feel like I'm just stupid. I don't see it. I'm blind. The end. Well, we visited the thing. Don't spoil yourself in creative. Thanks. Okay. Cool. Trains. Each biome has essence to extract. However, either other than the source essence required, another essence is cultivated, you'll need an extensive logistical network to handle them. The what? The what? Excuse me, the what? Excuse me, the what? See, a source valley. The what? The what? Do I gotta put a bunch of stuff here, don't I? Well, I gotta extract things, is what it says. Each biome is extracted, blah, 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 blah. So I'm assuming each biome in here has an extraction thing you need to extract with whatever this is. Nature essence? Dry essence? Ice essence? So... No! 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 So wait, you had to, like, put this in here to get this.
So we need how many of these things just to run? Why?
And then I see we have entangle blocks. If you have to fill the source crystals without damaging the structure, maybe entangled blocks could help. I don't know where that's going, but I don't like the way that sounds. Andromeda tablet, nice. So it wants us to do train stuff. Okay, so we have to make an arcane. My life is over. I don't see an end to anything. You cannot believe what I see when I see these! And then it's, I'm assuming this is the, yep, So, how many do I gotta make? How many do I gotta make? How many do I gotta make? How fast is this, by the way? So, if this is fast or strong, well, would it be fast enough to get 6 seconds each? So it's would not be that fast. I was gonna say if I can do one for each of these, but I don't feel like that's a good idea. But at the same time, I feel like that's what we're gonna have to do anyway. So I guess we're gonna have to do it anyway. So, any fluid tanks, small fluid tanks, spore blossoms, and so the only thing that's really difficult about this is the essence or extractor and whatever the spore blossom is. Minecraft spore blossom. Yeah, sure. So spore blossom. I'll have to find that somewhere. And then, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 of them just alone, and that doesn't include in case it needs. Oh, I hate it. That does not include if we need to do extra because of how many things are here. Oh! No! Well, I guess it's time to explore and see how to get out of here. How do we even get out of here? If it's, you just jump? I don't want to jump into the void. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play that game where you jump into the void. I don't want to. I feel like we should go there. There it is. And we had just enough to make it down here. So, what is this place? Dried salt. Okay. Don't scare me like that. Let me just grab some of this. Now let's head on in there real quick. I want to see what it is. I want to see what is at the bottom of the well. Oh! Creative fluid tank. Interesting, interesting. Does said creative fluid tank let us have infinite stuff in it? No. It's just bottom. Right click a fluid containing item to configure it. Does said creative fluid tanks work with said things? The other stuff that we're getting? This stuff? Because if it does, that'll be fine. Let's get it here real quickly. Okay, we can just dug the hole. Creative stuff. Nice. Okay, so now we have that. Ah! 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 What is this place? What are you? Or what is that block? Because now I'm curious. Could be this? Because usually that block means it's something good. Probably. The STC might be bugged. Right click on it 8 times or more to replace it. If you wish to reset this counter, right click any other block. Will I fall to my doom? Probably. I have a feeling I should not do it. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 6, Oh! Oh! It didn't do anything. It's not doing anything. Okay. You know what? We'll just go with it. Ooh. I don't... What is this? What is the point of this? What is the point of this? It's 4 different things. Going into this thing. I don't know. How many things are here? There's only 2. And there's 5 liquids. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 islands. Well, if you classify that as an island. Over there. But does it, like, do anything? I don't think it does anything. Let's get out of here without falling to our doom. Ah! I'm so terrified right now. Okay, we'll come over here now. What's over here? Anything good over here? What's... Ooh, is that glass? That's cool. Anything good in the floorboards here? Let's just jump into it. Anything good inside here? No! The end is what that is. Wow, I'll give a creative item in the one, but not in another one? That's stupid. I want all creative items. Oh! Oh! I'm so scared right now. How do we even... I think it's gonna be like the Aether and you just jump. I'm kind of curious. I also got the packed ice. Nice. I don't know what that's for. That's all it's on this island, isn't it? I feel like that's all it's here. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! I'm so scared. Okay. What's on this island? A floating valve handle. Mysterious, indeed. And a tree. You're gonna break the tree? There's no point. Anything else? Only one of the islands had it, and I have no reason to do that. Okay. Ugh! That was just terrifying. Let's not do that again. Okay. Yeah. This is the last one. What is this? Lanterns. Anything in here? Anything cool at all in here? Now, I must say this is the sun portal. I'm a guess. You know what I said about earlier? About the sun portal? Interesting. Warning. Entering the portal will void all items. You've done well to come this far, engineer. Your final trial awaits you. Complete the ritual. What ritual? Like, what does this even do? It's formed. The final portal. So, my guessing here. Alright. That looks amazing, by the way. Is... I feel like we have to use these 5 essences and maybe dump it into this? I don't know. I don't know. I've yet to see what else is on this island. Probably nothing, I would guess. Oh! I'm not... just... nothing. I'm just... okay. Okay. The game hates me, is what it does. It really does. Oh. What's underneath it? Nothing. Well, I feel like I gotta figure out how to go back. That's always nice. Well, everybody, we're gonna end it there because I was not expecting how long it actually would take to do the other one to get here, and now we have to go back somehow. So now I gotta figure out how to go back to get more stuff to come back in here, to get more experience essence to get back in here, to maybe turn his portal on to end the game. So I'm assuming this is the end game right here. That's all I'm gonna go with because it
kind of seems the way it says the end portal, the end ritual, blah, 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 the last ritual, yeah.
So I feel like we got to get the essence, dump it in the portal, and that'll be the end of that. So even if it's a 5-minute episode next time, it'll be awesome going through the portal of the sun. So hope so better next time where we're going to be doing the sun portal.
Bye.